Good day, grade 11. So, for this week topic, our discussion will be about the energy system. So, while I am recording right now, medyo malakas yung ulan. So, kung makakarinig kayo ng ulan sa background, I apologize and thank you for understanding. Anyway, let's proceed with the topic. The energy systems. It may have been a while since you've given much thought to how the body fuels the activities that a person does. The way that muscles make and use energy, which is affected by how fast people move, how much force their muscles produce, and how long the activity lasts, can affect blood glucose levels. Today, we are going to discuss about the human energy systems. The energy system. So before we proceed with the energy system, let us discuss energy. So what is energy? All energy starts as light from the sun. Plants convert sunlight into chemical energy through the process of photosynthesis. We humans then eat the plants, or we eat the animals that have eaten plants. And in return, this stored chemical energy is passed on to us. In food, energy is stored as either carbohydrates, fats, or protein. The ability to run, walk, lift weights, play sports, and in fact sustain every bodily function depends on the ability of the body to extract chemical energy from the breakdown of the food nutrients that we consume. Once the food we have eaten are digested, they can be stored in the body and or transferred into chemical energy for immediate use as fuel for the body. So what is the definition of energy systems? Ano ba talaga siya? Energy systems are the chemical pathways that cope with energy production and the products of the physical work. I use the words cope with for a reason because I don't want to say that they create energy because energy is never created or destroyed. It is transferred. I also don't want to suggest that these energy systems exist solely to give us the ability to move. Their existence is actually multi-purpose. They must release stored energy from molecules in order to power cellular work. But they also must deal with the byproducts and those chemical reactions. So overall, they are coping with movement demands and byproducts to provide power and threat deterrence strategies. So what are the different energy system? In order to extract the energy from the foods we eat and turn this into chemical energy that our body can use, we have three separate energy production systems. Number one, we have ATP-PC system, or also known as adenosine triphosphate phosphocreatine energy system. We have anaerobic glycolytic system, and we have the third one, the aerobic system. The energy for muscular contraction comes from adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, which is found in several sources including our food and drinks. It may be released from carbohydrates, fat, or protein depending on the body state of activity or health. The body produces adenosine triphosphate (ATP) via three energy pathways. Each is the main provider under specific exercise conditions, but all contribute to energy across all degrees of activities. Each energy system has strengths and weaknesses when compared with others, and specific sporting performances exemplify each system's majority contribution to the production of ATP or adenosine triphosphate. This discussion explores the three basic chemical pathways towards the production of adenosine triphosphate along with their relative characteristics. So in this slide, we have two main questions. Number one is what do the energy systems do? And the second question is, what is the connection of energy systems and fitness? What do the energy systems do? The three energy systems work together in order to ensure that there is a continuous and sufficient supply of energy for all our daily activities. Each system differentiates in a way that produces chemical energy or adenosine triphosphate from different sources and at a different speeds. The ATP-PC system and the anaerobic glycolytic system are both anaerobic systems, meaning that oxygen is not used by these systems to synthesize ATP. These systems are quicker at producing energy, however, they do not last very long. they fatigue quickly. So, sinasabi yung number one na ATP energy system and the second one, the anaerobic glycolytic system, sila daw yung mabilis na mag-produce ng energy. Mabilis na nakakuhaan natin ng energy pag gumagawa tayo ng physical activity. Pero dahil mabilis siya na nakakapag-produce, madali rin siyang nawawalan. So, they do not last very long. But the third one, the aerobic system, on the other hand, relies on oxygen to synthesize adenosine triphosphate. Because the chemical processes that uses oxygen to produce energy are more complex than the anaerobic processes. The aerobic system is slower at making energy, but it can keep making energy for a long time without fatigue. So, why are the energy systems important? Bakit ba siya mahalaga? The energy systems are what enable every cell, tissue, and organ of our bodies to function and survive. Without sufficient energy being continuously supplied through the energy system, our bodies would literally shut down, cease to function, and die. So what is the connection of energy in physical energy system in fitness? When you work out in a gym, go for a run or play football, baseball, basketball with your friends, there are many body systems involved that work together in order for this to be possible. For example, going to a run on a treadmill for 20 minutes requires the following: sa nervous system mo, memory of running movement patterns, action potentials to skeletal, cardiac, and smooth muscles. Pagdating naman sa function ng muscular system mo, contraction and force production of leg muscles to run. Respiratory system, inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide. Pagdating naman sa cardiovascular system, heart and blood vessels transport oxygen to muscles and remove carbon dioxide and waste products. So, as you can see, energy is constantly needed by all the systems in order for them to function. For this reason, the energy systems work constantly in conjunction with each other to achieve this. Depending on the intensity and duration of the exercise, one particular energy system may be more influential than the others. With higher intensity exercise over a short period of time, the body's reliance for energy will be placed on the anaerobic system. Examples are the ATP-PC system and anaerobic glycolytic system. Whereas, kapag mababa naman yung intensity na activity, nagre-rely yung body natin dun sa third part, which is the aerobic energy system.